When you put yourself outside of your comfort zone, you will experience personal growth. Can you think of a time that has not been true? If you can, I want you to tell me about it below. Science actually tells us that growth rarely happens when we are comfortable where we are. Psychology research shows that when we intentionally expose ourselves to new challenges, we build resilience and what is called self-efficacy in research, the belief that we can handle difficult things. This is good for our kids too. One of the most studied concepts in psychology is the growth mindset. You've probably heard that people with a growth mindset believe that abilities can be learned. And if you have a growth mindset, you have greater resilience, willing to take on challenges and success. I joined Instagram about a year ago, and it's been hard, especially at the beginning. I had people that were kind of ugly to me about it, even local people talking about it, making fun of it. That doesn't feel great. And it's very vulnerable. Being on Instagram, being on social media, very vulnerable. And especially for an introvert. The thing that you should ask yourself is, are you willing to let the fear of what people might say stop you from doing something meaningful? And I hope the answer is no. At this stage of my life, I absolutely care less about being liked by everyone and more about being useful to people who need help. You aren't ready. You don't have to feel ready. You just have to begin. I read a quote recently: to begin. Sometimes the most uncomfortable step is the one that leads to the next chapter in your life. Growth requires discomfort.